fuck is the phone? Hello? Hello? Hey, tell me why I'm in here. Look at me. No.
Get that heart rate. The body of Donna Hawthorne was discovered. The crime suspect, Joseph Doucette, the victim's former husband and father of the surviving child.
Your father's been missing for 20 years. If I could somehow bring him here, do you think you could forgive him?
I could try.
Your lead actor, Josh, he goes through a very physical transformation, and it's very noticeable. Were there any challenges that he faced losing that much weight and going through that much rigorous training?
Yeah. Harming yourself. I mean, it's not the best thing to gain 50 pounds over a short period of time and lose it also. But he was under the strict supervision of doctors and dietitians, so it was safe. It's not something you want to do more than once.
I heard that initially he went to the original director, Park Chan-wook.
That's true.
And asked for his blessing, obviously, on the remake.
Right.
His words were, make your own film, don't remake mine. So how did that influence your take on Oldboy?
Oh, that was my take. That's the only reason why I want to do the film. I mean, I don't even use the word, I'll say now, for remake. I don't even say it. We came from the mindset, it's a reinterpretation of this great film.
You didn't call the police?
No, I didn't.
Why?
I believe you.
Why?
I believe that you've been locked up for a long time.
Don't touch me. What if I thought you knew too much, huh? Reading my letters. What if I felt like I needed to kill you right now?
Then I suppose I'd be dead. Joe, please take your hands off me.
So now your character, Marie, why do you think she was so trusting of Joe the first time she met him? Because it was a really brief encounter.
I think it wasn't trusting. It was more like she is someone who chooses to help people, and she noticed that he's someone who probably needs help but won't ask for it. So just in case, if he needed anything, she gives him her information. And I don't know, I'm kind of this way. Like, if I know someone's past and their story, the way they act in the present for some reason, you justify it because you know what they've gone through. So it's a lot easier to accept and trust because you can see a redeeming quality in those people.
Everyone does a phenomenal job, every actor up and down, and you got some really big names, Samuel Jackson, Josh Brolin. But the one character that sticks with me is Charltos, and he just knocks it out of the park. So what was it like as a director watching him just craft that character? And did you kind of light bulb went off, wow, I really nailed this?
No, I saw what he did in District 9. I never heard of him until District 9. So that put him on my map, my radar. I want to work with this dude. And it happened with this film, Oldboy.
So now, did you see the original Oldboy? Was that something you prepared for your role with? And if so, what were your reactions initially?
I saw it, but I read the script first. So my first experience with this story is through our story, our version of it. And when I saw it, it was just kind of, it's my brother described it as an almost perfect film, and I would have to agree with him. It's a brilliant film. It's a brilliant story, and one that a lot of English speakers will not see because a lot of people don't see foreign films, even if they're cult favorites. So, and no, I didn't use it at all for preparation for my character because I just find that they don't really need to be compared.
As a director, what did Spike bring to set, and how is it different maybe from other directors you've worked with?
From the first day of meeting him to the last day on set. He's just the most collaborative man you get to work with. And he knows what he wants. He knows when he gets what he wants, and he moves on. And, you know, the most unique quality about Spike is that you end early on set, and you're ahead of schedule. Because he knows how to set up that day.
And then Samuel Jackson's haircut, you know, he has the do the whole time. You know, whose idea was that?
Mine. Because I know that when you cast Sam, one of the first things you're gonna say is, how's his hair gonna look? So I said, Sam, you ever worn a mohawk? And he said, no. I said, let's go for that. And he said, okay.
If one of your films had to be remade, which one would it be, and who would do it?
Reinterpreted, remade, which one?
Whichever one you want to go with. Which one of your films would you want to see reinterpreted, and who would you want to see? None. Okay.
Maybe a prequel or sequel, but not a reinterpretation.
Okay.
Hopefully that won't happen till
that's fair.
I'm no longer.
So you don't have a chance to see it?
Exactly. Because it ain't gonna happen while I'm alive.
Okay.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
As an actress, how excited are you to get involved in the Marvel universe, and what does that mean, you know, to be a superhero? Do you ever nerd out a little bit, or?
Yes, no, I'm raised in a family of them. I'm so excited. I love those movies. I love Iron Man. Like, I think Robert Downey Jr. is one of the best actors alive today. Yeah, I love sci-fi. I love those stories. Star Wars is like my favorite film as a little girl, and you know, superheroes and comic books were all over my house growing up. So it's so fun and cool to be able to call like my reading comic books now work.
When you reinterpreted Oldboy, it obviously comes along a lot of fans of the original one. So what would you want to tell them off the bat? You know, maybe one sentence to kind of put their minds at ease about this version.
Come with an open mind.
Never stop to ask the most fundamental question of all. Why did I let you go?